Welcome to Two Broads Opinion, and today we're talking about Black women in hope. I'm Sharice Hodges from ShariceHodges.net.
And I'm Katie King from theedusexual.com.
Awesome sauce.
That was extra cheesy.
I know. I've been watching too much broadcast news. But
Girl.
today, we're talking about an article that's been making its rounds on social media about
And we too in the comments.
exactly. And it's about Meghan Markle's engagement to Prince Harry and how some black women are finding hope in this. The article to me was a little weird um, because while I am all for Princess Meghan, and I know she's going to be a duchess, as I was informed today by my esteemed colleague here, she's always going to be a princess to me. But while I am happy for her, and I think that their love story is just awesome, because that's what I do. I write love stories, and that's a love story for the ages right there. That would be really good in a book. And there are some princess books that are coming out. Um, I'm not finding any hope in thinking that the frogs that I've been kissing are going to turn into Prince Charming, and I'm going to get this amazing engagement ring with his mama's diamonds, and we're just going to be all happily ever after and have his family with their rich asses pay for my wedding. Because my daddy already told me I've been driving my wedding. Yeah, I got a Mustang that he used the savings account that he had for me to put the down payment on. He's like, you just drove your wedding. I'm like, that's cool because I'm probably never getting married anyway. So, all that saying, you know, there aren't an abundance of princes around the country, around the world, that are checking for Americans. I'm not even going to say American black women, but I'm just going to say Americans. Because, there's an orange Cheeto in the White House, have dropped considerably in, foreigners coming here. So the chance of that email that you got from a Nigerian prince being real, and he wants you to be the princess of Zamunda, really happening, it's not going to happen. But we can still cheer for Meghan. We can still watch the whole royal courtship and get ready to watch this wedding and all this stuff and be happy. But I can't see pinning my hopes on this sister's dream, on her dream life.
Huh. That is interesting. I read the article and I thought, what the fuck? This is a weird article. It was an insulting article, and it had nothing to do with about whether I think I'm gonna get a Prince Charming or not. Let's break this shit down. First off, the article is like some black women now have hope because Meghan Markle is marrying Prince Harry, and then she goes on to quote this whole somebody is like, oh yeah, we can celebrate this win as black women are doing. Black women, we stand strong. Hey, she's a biracial woman. She's half black. We count her. She married a prince, so we collectively celebrate to her. In the same article where she's quoting this woman talking about, oh yeah, black women are there, she also goes to say, but Meghan Markle has a different experience walking through the world. She doesn't really walk through the world as a black woman. She walks through the world as a biracial woman. She doesn't walk in a room and people go, she's black. She passes, whether intentionally or not. Just there's this whole essay about how when she was a kid she had to check the black or white box, and her teacher said, well, you look white. You know how white you got to look for somebody to be like, count your ass as white, because they normally are ready to give us
Mm-hmm.
the one drop rule. So let's not be confused. Like when we walk through, me and Megan walk through space differently. Nobody is ever going to ask me what am I. I'm colored from I'm straight from the roots of Africa with my afro and my black skin. This is not discounting her blackness, that is a descendant of slaves as well, that she talks about being a descendant of slaves as well. But her experience walking through space doesn't mean black women have hope. And that's the first thing that I thought it was weird as fuck that this article is written. The second problem I have with this article is black women aren't monoliths. I get tired. I get so fucking tired of this narrative that black women are single, black women are angry, black women ain't wanted, black women get married, black women find love. Fuck you and your goddamn article. That's how I felt about that, because it was feeding into it like, ooh, Meghan Markle, this biracial woman who looks white. You can do a line. In fact, I think as a joke on the Daily Show, they did a lineup of all these white women, and they were like, you can't even point her out, can you? And I was like, well, shit, and it was a joke, but they were making a point when they were talking about the racism and that England is kind of pushing on her, and just like, yes, she's a black woman because she has a black mother, but let's not confuse how she walks through life. And even she said that. And I find it fucking, it was a weird article. It was an offensive article. You come from a product of 50 years of marriage. You ain't like, she ain't giving you motherfucking hope. Any hope you had comes from the fact that you grew up in a loving marriage. You grew up with a man who loved a woman. Your sister is married. You are surrounded by motherfuckers who love black women. Half the people I know are married or come from a product where people were married, or have, like, it ain't like we walking through this space and don't nobody want us or love us, and suddenly Meghan Markle gets to marry some gendered white man who's rich. Now we all have hope. Fuck that. It's a dumb article, and it's an offensive as fuck article. So I didn't even take it about my own personal experience. She found somebody. I've been kissing frogs. So what? I kiss frogs. So fucking what? It's called life. It's called dating. Don't nobody get it on the first try. Fuck that. So fucking what? She ain't got shit to do with my life. Why the fuck am I supposed to find hope? And who's to say that I didn't have hope in the first goddamn place? What makes you think I'm walking around depressed like I ain't gonna get nobody? I was really, yes, I'm going off a little bit.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch you go.
I was just really fucking offended by that article from every aspect it took, because we can collectively clap and say, go ahead, sister. That suddenly we clapping because go ahead, sister. It means maybe I'll find somebody. Well, how the fuck you know the people that are saying go ahead ain't already found somebody? It is just insulting as fuck. It's monolithic in terms of, because she got a black mama, then all of a sudden we all got the same experience. Fuck you, journalist, whatever the fuck her name is. Fuck you and your goddamn article. But anyway, you were saying?
Well, all that. Well, let me just say this. Many of the points that you just made, I agree with 100%. For the simple fact that, there's this idea around here that, black people don't know love. That black people can't be loved.
Baby.
That black people just,
that is perpetuated in society. That is perpetuated in all aspects of society.
We don't know love. We all struggle to find love, and and people, and I'm going to drop a name like Steve Harvey, profit off of it, because you, who have been married,
you can drop another name too, but
several times, think you have the answers to helping black women find love? Nah. You know what? If I want some advice on finding somebody, which I don't, because at this point in my life, I am tired of dealing with somebody's son. And I don't want to end up on the ID channel or Snap, which would probably happen. But if I want some advice, I'm talking to my mama, because she been through it. 50 years, she's been through it.
You know what I found interesting, since we dragging Steve Harvey for a good 10 seconds and then we're going to drop it because he ain't worth the energy. Yeah. I find interesting that of all the fucking kings of comedy, all of them come from successful marriages that went through ups and downs, whatever that they went through, that have been married to the same woman for 20 plus 30 something years. He was the only motherfucker who never had a successful marriage, and yet he came out as the relationship expert. Get the fuck up out of here. Continue on, not talking about him. Go ahead, Meghan Markle in the article.
I mean, that article was short-sighted.
I'm clearly on one today.
Yeah. What's in your cup? What is in your cup?
It's common tea. It ain't working.
It ain't working at all. But the simple fact that, we do, as black people, have icons that we can actually look to in real life, and we don't have to wait for, this. She's a celebrity. Megan's a celebrity. She had access to Prince Harry that none of us would have ever had. Don't none of my damn friends know no Prince that they can introduce me to. They just know frogs. But what the main thing that article did, and what it does, is perpetuate that stereotype that all black women are, like you said, mad, angry, and single. That it perpetuates
and unwanted and unwanted.
it
It
perpetuates the
continues to.
stereotype of this whole independent woman we have to do for ourselves because nobody wants to do for us because, like you said, we're unwanted, we're unlovable. That's why white people don't read black romance novels, because they just can't wrap their heads around two black people falling in love. But hey, vampires and werewolves and shapeshifters, they can get with that.
But we're gonna stay focused because we can talk about that. But what I would like to say is this: all my skin folk ain't my kinfolk. All my kinfolk ain't my skin folk. How does that go? All my skin folk
All
ain't
my
my
skin folk
kinfolk.
ain't my kinfolk.
Uh, the author of this article was a black woman.
I'm not surprised. But
It was a black woman.
I guarantee you that it was a white man editor that told her to do
Hello,
that dumbass
hello.
story. Because
Girl.
those are the positions of power in newsrooms.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
this is the thought process as someone coming from a newsroom back in the day. The thought process is, let's let the black girl write it. So if it makes people mad, they'll be mad at the black girl. They ain't even gonna worry about who told her to write this dumb shit.
Culture style relationship writer for GMA. I'm looking at her profile. I'm stalking her a little bit,
Wow.
but
Don't tweet her. Don't tweet her.
no, I don't angry to. I would never angry to the black woman. You know, um, everybody else, yeah. I got you. Even though I did come for that girl who says calls Sally Hemings a mistress, bitch. But because I had to go in on that one.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
I ain't call her a bitch, obviously, but I was like, I need people to understand rape.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you don't have the option to say yes. Slaves were nobody's lover or mistress. They were rape victims. We black people who walk in America, we are the products of rape. Don't
Absolutely.
call it anything else. But we're
Absolutely.
gonna get back onto this Meghan Markle thing. Uh yeah, so no, I found it offensive, and it's been going through my Facebook feed, people talking about this article, so I thought let's two bras let us two bras get together real quick and give our opinion on that. Yours was a little bit lighter than mine.
I mean, I kind of sort of feel the same way. We're saying the same thing like a synonym. But the this reminds me of that time when Nightline did a town hall meeting where they had the black women on one side and the black men on the other side, and they were talking all this bullshit. And I was like, this is a serious news organization, and that's my problem. Serious news
This is
organizations,
ABC.
again, ABC. Anything but black kids, children, anything but black children, anything but black culture. Just I don't understand what the purpose is to perpetuate a stereotype, uh, to talk about hope. I mean, I had more hope watching Barack Obama and Michelle
I
Obama.
was just gonna say, listen. Now I will say I have a problem with how some people interpreted their relationship. They were like, she gave her brother a chance and cleaned him up, and I was like, no, the fuck she didn't. He had a Harvard law degree, motherfucker, who had a job at a law firm. She just happened to be more senior than him. Stop treating him like she
Like
met him of taking the fries out the being the fry guy at
he
McDonald's.
was not
I need
Calvin.
y'all. Hello, I need y'all to get the fuck up out of here with that. She just happened to have been a lawyer first. She just happened to have graduated first. You know what I'm saying? So she had more seniority. That's all. Motherfucker had again. She didn't have to clean him up. She didn't. No, he was already, and he wasn't even a motherfucker with potential. He was a Harvard law
Graduate.
graduate at a law firm. That ain't potential. That ain't potential.
That ain't potential.
That's a lawyer.
Thank you. Hello. Hello. People in the back didn't hear you.
That's a motherfucking lawyer. He there. Don't be trying to get Junebug and Earl Ray and them motherfuckers on fries like he got potential. And fuck that. Okay, what's that K Michelle song? Can't Raise a Man? Mm-mm. But anyway, you were saying hope, right? So yeah, and I agree with you in terms of, and again, we can all look, this hashtag relationship goals is a hashtag that's very popular. So we can all look and say, hey, hashtag relationship goals, as people do, like, oh, because I see the way he looks at her. I remember at the inauguration and something they were dancing, his little hands was resting right on her booty, like right on the, because she got big booties, like right on that divot. I was like, go ahead. I know you want to do a little squeeze. And so, that, but, but hope, fuck
No.
you.
No. I find hope in hoping that when this meter runs out while I'm parked uptown that I won't get a ticket. That's what I hope for.
I hope when I see a cop and I know I've been speeding, I hope that motherfucker didn't catch me.
And on that note, we hope you enjoyed this video.
And we hope that, yeah, I got nothing. I was going to say something like witty and then my mind went blank.
Yeah.
But no, we hope that you don't look to other people, to these celebrities and to Meghan Markle and Prince Charming to be hope for your love life. What's for you is for you. For
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
So again, I would just like to end on fuck you, ABC. Fuck you and your black women in hope. Fuck you on your thinking that we are such a monolith. Fuck you on perpetuating a stereotype that we're unwanted. Just fuck you. And that's been Two Broads. I'm Katie King.
And I'm Sharice Hodges.
Have a good day.
Bye. Go first. Go ahead, Katie. Go do your thing, girl.
That is my pick. Okay?
Gets out of those raggedy costumes and they just start dancing.
Black as hell. That is black as hell. Okay? The natural progression.
Y'all, Merry Christmas. After that, I have nothing else to say because that is the end. Put a period on that.